What is up, guys? Welcome back to the Rev Report. Today we'll be reviewing the 2021 Mercedes-Benz A45 S AMG, which is the current shape A45 AMG, and we'll be looking through its interior, exterior, special features, exhaust note and driving dynamics. Stay tuned. So this is the 2021 A45 S AMG in all its glory, the current shape A45S. Mercedes did announce a facelift that's coming soon this year, but for now we have this beast of a car. This comes with the 2-litre turbo, single turbo 4-cylinder petrol engine, known to be the most powerful production 4-cylinder in the world, producing 310 kilowatts of power and 500 newton meters of torque. It's the M139 engine, so it's handmade as well, as AMG are known for hand making their engines in the official AMG lineup, not the 43s. So what this car's selling point is compared to the competition is obviously the more brash styling, brash power, and the brash engine specs. So, you know, it being handmade, the engine being handmade, the styling, the design being very prominent when it drives around along the road. You know, you can tell it is a Mercedes. Can you guys shut up? Thank you. So this car, right, as I said, brash engine, brash power, brash styling, everything about it is just brash. Like, you know, showy, like, look at me, I'm in a Mercedes-Benz. And so it is putting down all that power via an all-wheel drive 4MATIC Plus system. I do believe this has drift mode. Obviously we won't be trying that today because we are very sensible. It's got a single turbo, and it comes also with these 19-inch beautiful alloy wheels. I believe they're forged black with the silver rimming around them. Turbo 4MATIC Plus. We'll take a look in the engine bay as well. So in the 177 model lineup of A-Class, we do have a strut that holds the bonnet for us, luckily, thankfully. It's a pretty light bonnet as well. We've got, this is the M139 in all its glory, packed in this little beast of a car. And as you can see, it's made by Hendrik Milther. I believe I said that right, I think so. Let me know in the comments if I didn't. And this car does come from Germany, so it is made in Germany. And as you can see, it's a transversely mounted 4-cylinder engine. We've got this beautiful strut bar there, and then you've got that beast of a turbo there. I don't want to touch it because I don't want stage 3 burns on my fingers. I do need my fingers, thank you very much. You know, to do all the gestures in the videos as well, like, you know, like and subscribe for more. Anyways, so we've got the strut bar. We've got this engine here, which is hidden under this plastic cover, obviously fake carbon fiber. And we've got this intake pipe here, which goes through the grill in here. Can't really see it because it's like hidden up inside. But yeah, pretty much this does 310 kilowatts from a stock single turbo 4-cylinder petrol engine. Solidly built as well. And this also comes with the AMG aerodynamic package. It also has that really nice panoramic sunroof, the Burmester sound system, 360-degree camera. Going to the rear, we've got the quad exhaust pipes with the diffuser as well, with this epic splitter as well. I believe it's called a spoiler as well. And we've got this huge wing at the top as well. So yeah, and this car specifically is spec'd in the sun yellow color, Mercedes calls it. And this is what I mean by brash, right? So you've got these really nice chrome detailers on the door handles. You've also got keyless go, so tap to lock outside and tap inside the door handle to unlock. Also automatic mirrors. And coming into the interior, you've got these beautiful AMG seats with really heavy bolstering, and also the yellow trimming as well to match the outside of the car. You've also got the stitching on the side on the door trim as well. You've got automatic everything, obviously automatic mirrors and windows, all auto. And you've got this nice aluminium. And yeah, pretty much the seat controls are all in the door here. You've got heated seats for the seating as well, the front passengers. You've also got this is a nice panoramic roof, black all around on the ceiling. And as you can see, this like this interior is just gorgeous, right? Like, it's just beautiful. Even compared to like a BMW 5 Series, this can compete against it, or a 3 Series even, because it's just so well done, like just the way it looks. But I'm not a fan of how much piano black there is. It does look good, still looks good after this many years, but it is a little bit yeah, it is showy. As I said, it is a Mercedes. Mercedes are known for their showiness. And yeah, in the interior, we've got all this technology. We've got this Alcantara with yellow stitching steering wheel, AMG, obviously. You've also got, so actually, before we go any further, let's go into the exhaust note. Yeah, it blew the camera on its side, so that's how loud it is. So just quickly going through the driving settings, so you can adjust all these options. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in the individual mode. So obviously in the preset modes, everything goes into whatever the mode is. Honestly, it's just such a beast of a system, but everything is in this touchscreen, so it can be a little bit daunting to go through. You do also have track pace, so you can actually go drag racing, track racing, and you can record your tracks as well. It has a list of tracks, I believe, as well. Comfort, so you can actually adjust your side bolsters through the system. Actually, they're not on the seat themselves, so you actually adjust it on the system. Jumping into the rear, it does look pretty nice and surprisingly spacious, right? So I've got heaps of headroom, like maybe an index finger worth of headroom above my head. And I've also got these nice reading lights at the back, and they are pretty luxurious looking as well. And the seats, as with every other hatchback I've been in pretty much, it would help if they're a little bit more relaxed, like not too upright with the back of the seat. But other than that, there's not much adjustment here either. You do have cup holders and an armrest as well in the middle. You do have this nice view of the front seats. They do have these little tickle points for the front driver and front passenger people in the car. You've got a USB-C port in there, and you've got those rear air vents. They don't have the ambient lighting as in the front ones, but they are pretty nice to look at. And you've got the speakers down here. This does come with the Burmester sound system, so it is pretty decent. But I do believe the Harman Kardon of old is much better than the Burmester that Mercedes used in this generation of Mercedes cars. So I'll jump back to the front. So you've got the blind spot monitoring. Obviously, you've also got active steering assist, I believe, in this car, because it does have those icons here. And you can control, so you control the gauge cluster, the instrument cluster in front of the driver through this side here, through this portion of the steering wheel. So you press this, you can also swipe on it. It's like a touchpad. Honestly, it's very sensitive, so you do need to watch out when you are like driving, like you might swipe it by accident, you know. Like, I'm trying my best to show how I can do it by accident, but it looks like I'm doing it on purpose. I'm purposely doing it by accident. And then this side, you're controlling the command system, the navigation and the infotainment. So that's how that works. Calling and everything. You've got these really, I love when Mercedes actually came out with these features, these buttons here. It's like specific to AMG cars. You control the drive mode through this switch here, and you control the exhaust through here and the gearbox mode, so you can do it normal drive mode and a manual mode. But yeah, AMG here. And you've got your air vents here. As you can see, it's very wiggly schmiggly, this air vent button console here. And you can press this to change your drive mode. Oh, you can actually press this to change the settings of your vehicle. So you've got the settings for the lane keep assist, the parking assist, steering assist, heads up display, so you can turn that off and on. Oh no, can you see? Yep, so you should be able to see I've got a heads up display as well in this car, beauty. And then you've got the towing alarm and alarm sensor. So yeah, car wash mode as well, that's pretty cool. Also in the infotainment, fun fact, this is a special feature as well. So you can swipe through the car to show exactly what settings you want to edit. So if you tap on this, for example, assistance, so then it tells you what you'd want to change in here. And then you tap on the 360 button again, and then you can go anything else pretty much, like all throughout the car. It's a pretty nice touch. And that ambient lighting, you can sort of slightly see it through the video. So you've got that in there. I believe you can change it through the settings here as well. So we go lights, ambient lighting, color, and you can choose from 64 million colors, I believe. So yeah, now it should go into a red or a pink. But if we go like orange, you can go orange as well. And you've got it also lighting up from like underneath here, so you can see it's reflecting on the dash as well under here. And then you also have the ambient lighting through the air vents as well, which is pretty nice. As usual, also since I'm in this vicinity, you have the start stop function as well, which is really annoying. So you do have to turn it off every time you jump in. Anyway, it's up to you, but yeah, it's just such a pointless thing. It's meant to save fuel, but it just ruins your starter motor, I reckon. And then you've got here your wireless charging pad along with your USB-C, so you can connect your CarPlay through here. And this is the detector for your car keys as well, so that the car can recognize that the keys are inside the car definitely, and that you can take off. And then the sunroof, obviously you can open it. It's a pretty big, nice sunroof. And it goes pretty much halfway through the cabin. That's pretty nice. You can put it even further in, I believe. No, that's as furthest as it goes. But yeah. And that's pretty much the interior. Honestly, the highlight of the interior is just the design. I reckon it's a very brushed interior, as Mercedes do like to make brushy cars, and Audi like to make between brash and sporty, and BMW is just more sporty and not as brash. Like, it's not really as special as Mercedes interiors feel like. But then again, Mercedes quality, like, you know, just, it's not up to par like with Audi and BMW, not at all. Like, you can just feel things are not screwed as well together as in, you know, a BMW or a Audi. So yeah, I reckon just the way it looks is nice, but the quality can be better. Maybe because of how complicated the materials are and how complicated the design is, this is as best as they can do. But then again, it's you know, it's German. It should be, you know, like perfect, the best or nothing, you know. Like, please don't judge me for my German accent. I'm not German. I'm only in Australia, mate. I need to be into my HSVs and my Fords, but no, I'm into my German cars. Anyways, moving on. So we've covered the exterior, we've covered the interior. Now we'll cover the driving dynamics. So now everything's in its normal setting. So we'll just go through the back ways. Driving with this steering wheel, it feels really nice. It does feel very nice. It's like the perfect width as well, the perfect thickness. There is a lot of creakiness going on throughout the interior cabin. But overall, it's very refined when you're driving normally. When you do put it in stiffer suspension settings, I'll just put it into Sport Plus, you do feel the suspension is more playful. Yeah, definitely has a lot of punch, but there is a little bit of lag when I do put my foot on the floor. But overall, perfect package. It's like the perfect sporty daily driver, pretty much. Yeah, you can hear some burbles as well, which is nice. So I've got like 3 performance cars, plus this one makes it 4 that were just in front of me. An S3 that just drove past, and then there was an M3 that was parking on that side, and an RSQ3 on that side. Which one would you pick? It's got these nice little lines, 2 lines going across the bonnet, so it reminds you of back when the original C63 came out. Pretty much since that car till now, AMGs have always had those 2 lines across the hood, and when you're driving it's like they're always there to remind you that, you know, this car is something special. It's not any Mercedes. It is a sports car. It's an AMG, mate. AMG cars. Around the corners, it's pretty much flat. It's such a joy around corners. I'm just surprised I'm not scraping or anything. Let's not jinx it. Honestly, the gearbox, I would have thought it's a bit quicker because it is dual clutch, but Mercedes have probably tuned it to be more comfortable than actually, you know, sporty. Driving this thing around the bends, definitely a joy, and you don't feel like you're going to lose control or anything. It's just very it's very good around the corners. Definitely recommend. The gearbox, I'd say, is nowhere near as quick as a Porsche PDK or even the BMW MD CT. I'd say it's in between the Audi DSG S-tronic and the BMW MD CT. It's between those two, because the Audi one, it just feels a bit too dailyable. Like, it doesn't feel its performance like. Whereas this one, you hear the gear changes, you can feel the gear changes. It's very engaging, you know. So yeah. Unfortunately, that lag is not fun. It is not fun at all. I'm definitely missing the AMG V8 rumble. Definitely missing that. This car does not have that, but it's a different type of rumble, you know. But I reckon definitely the C63, you know, that car, that new C63, it's not going to survive with that 4-cylinder, because at the moment, like, just hearing this car and then imagining it in the new C63 just doesn't work out, you know. It's not something that it's just going to put people off the C63, especially with that badge. They really need to change it now. That probably need to just cancel the C63 altogether, just make it a C43 or a C45 or something. And you've also got the hold feature as well, so you press the brake pedal all the way and you get hold, so you don't need to put any feet on the pedals when you're at a stop like this. See? I feel like this feature has never been used in this car because the pedal feels super fresh. I do like how everything sounds. So like even the seats, like the movement of the electric seats, they're just so smooth. Like you don't hear any chains or anything. It's not like, it's very refined the way the electronics are put together. Even that sunroof shade, it's so like smooth. It's such a satisfying sound to it. So that's something good about Mercedes interiors, I reckon. Something good I can say about them. So we've come to the end of this review of this stunning A45S AMG. My friend was more than happy to lend me the car to review it for you guys, so thank you so much. I'm also going to link their Instagram, which is their flower business. They do flower arrangements for any type of event that you have, they can cater for. It's called Splendid Fiori, so I'll put it in the video now and also in the comments down below. So thank you so much. And this car is also for sale, so if you are looking for a well-maintained, well-optioned A45S AMG that's slightly used, then this is, you know, a no-brainer. So let me know in Instagram or on email if you would like to look at this car. Anyways, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll hope to catch you all in the next video. Cheers. Shut the hell up. Shh, please. If you don't want to shut up, then come and rev report. Do a video on the rev report. So anyways, so traveling, so we've pretty much reviewed the interior, the exterior, the driving dynamics, the exhaust note, and special features of the AMG A45S AMG. Oh well, I said AMG twice. I need to start this again, hold on.